Can you hear me?
No? Can you
Oh,
hear me?
darn. No,
Merry
I can't
Christmas.
hear you either.
Merry Christmas, by the way. See my shirt? See my boobies? Whoa.
Well, if that's the case, you're gonna have to give me a second.
I mean, this episode's going up in June, and that's when people start decorating for Christmas, right? Whoa, where did he go? Okay, well, welcome to Conversations in Sunglasses. I am Glenn. He is Nick. See, and I'm looking at this and I'm pointing right at his image or his side of the screen. But for some reason, whenever Zoom records this, it flips my side. Only my side. So it'll look like I'm pointing. Well, see, now you're probably seeing me pointing at him,
Oh,
but I'm seeing him over there. So, whatever. Um, yeah, Merry Christmas. Wait, he left again. Oh. Oh, what a great shirt.
look, it's Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Or as they say for 20 minutes on the Star Wars holiday special.
Yeah,
That was good.
I enjoy that movie.
I do too.
I think that's one of my favorites.
I enjoy watching people watch that movie. That's more accurate. I can't watch it by myself.
I can. No,
I
I
know.
can't sit through. I can't sit through it, but like I can just pick it up, play. 30-minute clip here, 30-minute clip there. Just the good parts for the most part.
Wait, there are good parts.
Yes. Stir
Stir,
whip,
whip,
stir
stir,
whip,
whip, whip,
whip,
whip,
whip,
stir.
stir.
We both instantly went there. Oh, that's
That is
hilarious.
my favorite.
uh, that's great. That's fantastical. Um, oh right. So I was gonna have available Nick on here to compare my Nicks, see what the difference is, but he can't. His dog died again. I mean, his other dog. It's not funny.
It,
I'm laughing
it's
because I said his
horrible.
dog died again as though it's the same dog.
I
But like
understand.
last week, his dog died, and now today, his other dog, or his mom and stepdad's dog died. So
So a dog died?
a dog died today. Very
Okay.
sad. Like super old dog though. That family knows how to keep dogs alive. I must
How many
give them
dogs do they
all
have?
credit. What?
How many dogs do they have?
Now I think there's just two. I mean, at Nick's house,
Yeah, but what about his parents' house? Or the house
none.
next door, whoever? Oh, they don't have any?
No, because the other
Uh,
one died last year. I think it was last year.
yeah, I
So,
have cats. That's one thing that's different.
how many
Well,
cats do you have?
we had two. We lost one last year.
Oh, that's right.
And now we have the one.
I need to get a pet this year. It'll be late this year. First, I need to catch up on other things.
Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of driving.
A lot of turning tricks and selling death sticks.
Oh, speaking about, do
Whoa,
succulents suck?
twice.
Are you sure?
Pretty darn sure.
I mean, like, don't we have to compare it to other things that suck? Like,
Like,
I got a new vacuum cleaner and it sucks.
yeah, it sucks.
It sucks good.
So does mine. That sounded kind of dirty. Is there a reason? Like, why is that?
It's just where your mind is, I guess.
I
Um,
guess my mind is always there. I'm mentally ill.
what else sucks?
um, let's see. Flies. I saw
Mosquitoes.
mosquitoes suck. Count Dracula
There's so many
sucks.
mosquitoes. Not many Draculas around here that I know of.
Yeah, but he sucks. Um,
Yeah.
gosh. I guess like kids at the movie theater with a drink and a straw, they suck.
They could, but is it really them sucking?
They're sucking the straw.
They're just creating a vacuum in the straw.
That's sucking. When you're that is what sucking is. That's what I'm gonna put on the title of this YouTube video. Nick discussed sucking.
Okay, well,
They discuss the nature and definition of sucking. What's that?
it's a succulent. It doesn't look like it's sucking.
It would if it sucked up, it could suck up some water.
I mean, we're just sucking up air.
I guess we do suck air. That's weird. Like if you use that as an insult to someone, hey, you suck air. And it's like true.
So, I mean, it's like a fish. If you take it out of it's sucking water.
Mm-hmm.
If you take it out, you're basically drowning it in air. And you do the reverse for us. And you're suffocating, getting drowned. Which is weird that they're drowning in air to us.
Yeah, they're backwards from us, or we're backwards from them. Like, I don't know.
Who came first?
Huh?
Who came first?
They did. Most of them. But it's confusing. Like, why do whales have, like, hens? Like, that's the thing. Like, we evolved from things in the water to be on land, but it looks like some things evolved back into the water. Because a whale has finger bones, like it had a foot or a hand or something. So that's like an evolutionary holdover from some earlier life form that was on the land, right? Because nothing in the ocean has feet until they start developing feet, and then they start going up on the land. So it's just like back and forth evolution. It's weird. And where did a platypus come from? Like,
I mean,
what had sex in order for a platypus to enter the evolutionary story?
Well, I mean, it was lab created. So I don't know if it was test tube based or if they, had two animals mating, which doesn't make sense.
No,
Because,
like somewhere like a fish would have had sex with a beaver. And then the fish beaver would have to have sex with a duck. And like, where did it even get its venomous claws?
can you hear this cat purring?
I can't see a cat.
It's right here. He's making an appearance.
Oh, where are his sunglasses?
Oh, yeah, he doesn't have sunglasses. He refuses to wear them. That's why he's going away.
He looks delicious.
I mean, it might be kind of tough.
This is the second episode I've done where there's been a cat screeching off screen.
Yeah, it happens.
I talked to this puppet.
Oh, was he a nice guy?
Yeah.
I haven't met him.
He had a screaming cat roommate. It was
Was the
weird.
cat a puppet?
No.
Huh.
But, I
Interesting.
mean, he was nice and all. A little too much of that full frontal nudity I wasn't prepared for in that episode. From the
Sounds
puppet.
like a pleasant episode. Okay, but to bring this back to an earlier conversation.
Oh no.
So the question is, what came first, the chicken or what came first, the egg?
I
There is an
think
answer.
the egg.
Why?
Because chickens evolved from reptiles and reptiles lay eggs. So the first chicken would have come out of an egg.
So no, the answer is actually opposite.
What?
Okay, so the way I see it, we didn't define what type of chicken.
Well, what kind of
What
chickens?
came first, the chicken or the egg? So at some point, it was a chicken that was laid. I don't know.
Like, if you just tweak a few little things, chickens turn into dinosaurs.
Exactly. Okay, so the other moral question is,
A moral question.
yeah,
Should you
like,
or
is the
shouldn't
glass half
you kill
full?
veteran?
Is the glass half full or half empty?
I mean, yes.
You need one more question asked to get the answer. It depends on the last action of the glass. So if this glass was just filled to 50%, it's half full. If you just drove your car to half empty, it's half empty because the last action was you taking away or adding.
Right. It's all about perspective.
Yeah.
But
Which is what the
whether
question
you
is
call it
asking.
one or the other, it doesn't change the state of the glass. It's still
Yeah.
filled to the same amount, whether you are seeing it as half empty or half full, based on your last interaction with it.
Yeah. So is your glass half full or half empty?
My glass?
Yeah, right now. During these Christmas times.
Oh, I mean, I would say my cup runneth over. I don't know. It's good. How about you?
I mean, it's
How's your
fine.
glass?
A lot of work.
Wait, did you
Not
say
done
you're
working.
sad?
What?
Did you say you're sad because you had to work?
No. No.
Did you say you're done working? Did you quit your job?
No. I didn't quit my job. I'm still there.
Wait, isn't
I have a
this your
helper.
job?
I have a
What?
helper at work now. So like it was going like staying late every day because I had to get specific things done. But they just now brought in a temp, and he's been with me for about a week and a half, almost. He has missed a couple days, but like he knows how to do a majority of the things. So like I can kind of set him to doing something up at the counter while I'm running and picking orders, or vice versa. Um, so that's helpful.
Is he human?
Yeah, although he does walk really quickly, but it doesn't look like it.
He
Like
could be a magical sprite.
he's not power walking or anything. He's just going. Just
Does he have horns?
No, no horns.
What's his name?
That's not important.
Yeah. Why do I need to know his name? I'm trying to figure out like if your
You don't know
if
him.
your helper is human or not. I figure his
Well,
name might give that away. Like if his name is Klogar the Destroyer, then
no, no.
probably he's not human.
But
But if
would
his
that be
name
a
is
good thing or a
Dave,
bad thing?
wait, what?
Would that be a good thing or a bad thing?
For him to be not human?
Yes.
That would be great. Because then you know he's going to magically F something up and you're going to have an adventure because of it.
Bad adventure or good adventure?
I mean, it's all up to you. It's all about your adventure is attitude, man. You just have to decide it's going to be a good adventure. Otherwise, you're just going to be, oh, I'm fighting the bad guy. This sucks. And that
But
sucks. Have fun with it.
but why would I go about it that way? That's just not me.
It's not,
No.
you're a pessimist. You want to be sad.
No, I'm saying that's not me. Like going at it at negative angle just isn't my
Oh,
style.
I thought you were saying going at it as a positive angle isn't your style. That's what confused me because you seem a pretty positive fellow.
Yeah. So
Like,
okay, so
scared of teddy bears.
so is he an alien or a robot? Because now I need to know.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking questions. I'm trying to figure it out. Because, like sometimes when you get helpers, they're actually magical friends.
They
So,
don't exist.
like, no, they exist, but they're just magical little gnomes or something. Or space people,
You have some gnomes
or ghosts.
because that Santa in your background there, or wherever his video is, because it switches yours, right?
Yeah, it
So
switches
this
mine.
is me pointing away from you on my screen, but pointing at
Well,
you
except
on
I don't
the
know. No,
Zoom.
because yours doesn't. I don't know what happens. I don't know how to help. I can't do like anything in my head.
Well, that's fun.
Right, gnomes. I have gnomes that live in my head. They're shorter than him.
Do they fight?
Some of them do.
I heard something about mushrooms.
Mushrooms. No. No. Not that kind of they live in my head.
No, like that guy fought a ghost or something,
Oh,
right?
those aren't. He wasn't a gnome.
Oh, what was he?
He was just a dude who was always on stuff.
Pleasant.
I like him. He was a great character. His name is Professor Shield. There's more
Okay,
to his name, but he won't let you call him anything else. Wait,
I do
what?
have a question. How many
I
books
have
of Nod are there?
5.
And are you planning on doing a voice audiobook version of
Yes.
1 through 5 and when?
I mean, there's 5 now. I'm working on the 6th one. I mean, yeah. I think about that. I need to get audiobooks out. So I plan to do that with all my books. It's just going to take time, a year or two, probably, to get that all done once I start.
When are you going to start?
Heck if I know. Gotta get some equipment. I gotta finish a couple projects I'm on. I'm trying to get all my unfinished manuscripts finished.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard fitting in that into the schedule of Plastic Passions. Uh,
Plastic passions. No, see, whatever that insane number I was that I said we had to hit in 5 minutes, we didn't hit it. So no plastic passions. They
Oh,
hate the
come
pilot.
on, just
They hate
one
the pilot.
more. Just one more.
You never know what's going to happen. But there is so much demand for it to not be that. That
See, I looked at the comments for that video.
there were comments.
Uh, yeah, there were like three.
Oh yeah, I
One
read
was,
them then.
we need plastic passions.
But they were from you. Those were your comments.
Oh, because there was another Nick Aston that commented there, so I thought I
Doesn't it
guess I
look
mixed
just
them up.
like you?
His name was Nick Aston,
Well, that's
and
a
it said, "I
coincidence.
wasn't in this."
But usually, like you don't make decisions like, well, three people, all of whom have the same name as one of the people in the video, really want this thing to happen. So let's make it happen for those clearly three totally separate people.
Of course.
It's like you have to sell at least 250 copies to make a profit, and there's a guaranteed three. Let's do
I'm
it.
telling you. Okay, well, I understand. I mean, it's kind of like the Star Wars Christmas special. I mean, it was aired once, never to see the light of day again.
Yeah.
But
I'll be surprised if Disney never puts that on Disney Plus. Especially if
really,
they're doing a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
I
And
really want them to remaster the Star Wars
yeah,
special. I think that would be amazing.
like it would be
Because,
great if they had it like in HD and stuff,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know how they do with Mary Poppins or whatever?
right? But I
Just
don't
have
know.
someone go through and remaster and retouch everything.
But I don't know if they're because I don't know if it was shot on film or videotape. I have to look that up. Because I know some shows, like I guess in the 60s, like television shows were shot on film, just like a movie,
Yeah.
and it's a clearer image and such. And like then they shifted somewhere, like in the 70s, maybe they shifted from film to videotape, and that thing was in the 70s. But maybe it was the 80s when they made that transition to videotape. I don't know. I do not
So
know.
that would just be the easiest way to remaster it. Is
Yeah,
if it was
film.
not, on film.
And if it hasn't decayed. Like,
Well, yeah, that's a big problem. I'm
yeah,
sure that they ripped it up. Is probably what happened. Never to see the light of day again.
maybe. You sound all gargly.
What type of gargly?
Like when you talk, it's like your microphone or something.
You're just now telling me?
No, it just now started. Well, it was happening a little while ago and then it stopped.
Well,
Now it started again.
I can't hear you.
Oh, that's better.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can't hear you.
that's weird. Could you hear me before?
Let's try this again. One moment.
What?
Okay, is that any better?
No. Wait, yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, you don't sound gargly at all. And that's
I don't know what
happy.
happened.
Happy times. I got gargly at the end of one of the last two, maybe the last one I did with you and Amanda, or maybe it was the one with the puppet. but when I was editing, like my voice started getting gargly, and there's like nothing to adjust on my computer microphone. Like it's just it is what it is. So I don't know what made my voice get all weird at the end.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Is
just
that
how I
better
talk.
or worse? Is that better or worse?
That's fine. You don't need to
Okay.
adjust it anymore.
It was just coming to my headphones instead of through the computer. So there might have just been some lag there for some reason or
Right?
something.
So do you like camels?
I don't dislike camels. Is there a reason I should hate camels?
No, I think they're fine. Like I wouldn't want to make out with one. Would you? Like if you were single, would you make out with a camel if it winked at you?
No, no, I don't think so. I
That's
mean,
good to know.
I feel like it's like a llama. They spit on you if you spit at them. You always hear those stories of dumbasses talking
Yeah,
a loogie at
true.
them, and they get hit with a loogie.
I was just like thinking about how if you had said, yes, you would make out with a camel if you were single, what you'd have been saying is that you find camels attractive. And so then what you'd be saying is that your wife looks like a camel. So it's a good thing you didn't say that because if I were your wife, that's how I would have heard that answer. It's like, oh, so I look like a camel. So I can just picture Sarah like murdering you in the night and making a brisket.
I don't know
But
if I'd make a very good brisket,
I
but
don't think so. But she might not know that. You don't know certain things until you try. And I assume she's never
so does
tried.
that mean you've tried?
I mean, I'm not always paying attention to myself, like what I'm doing. Like, what am I doing with my
Yeah,
hands? I'm playing with this thing that's supposed to be in my hair, and I'm doing this. I have no
again,
idea why.
Ag- again.
Yeah, like,
Because
I don't
last
know.
time we had this conversation, you were playing with some hair tie, so
Yeah, and I
it's
don't have any,
consistent.
like, that wasn't like a conscious decision. It's just something I did. So I don't know if I've ever made a human brisket. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Do
Like,
you know if you rolled up a hill?
I know I did that. You were there.
Yeah, yeah.
You were
I
also
also
rolling up a
rolled.
hill. Like, yeah,
It wasn't very pleasant, but it was an experience.
it sure was. I miss I miss Camp Bridgeport.
Was that the first time I had met you, or like the second?
I think it was the first.
I think like the first meeting was to set this up, and then we actually did it. Like it's something that probably came out of your mouth at some point in a conversation, and I was
Yeah,
like,
no.
"Okay, let's do it," and you were like, "Oh, okay, you were serious. Okay, let's do it." And then we went and did it later.
I mean, it seemed like a perfectly sensible thing to do to me. I mean, if you can roll down a hill, why not roll up a hill?
Makes
Oh well,
sense.
whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. Many a strange experience was had on that hill.
At that camp, there was a lot of strange experience.
True story. True story. It was my home away from home for many years. Uh,
I'm ready for everyone to be able to gather again.
same.
I
Same.
think we should have a get together.
Yeah. Sarah and I got together and went over a ton of calendar things. I need to send her a copy of that of stuff we want to do when everybody can get back together. Whoa.
Been a long day.
How long?
It's 8 now.
8:15.
Time feels like it's going by really slowly for me.
Why?
It just is. It's one of those things.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's
oh.
your snack of choice? If you had to choose a snack, what's your snack of choice?
I don't know. I don't like food. I mean, snack of choice.
Is it like chicken,
No.
donut? No.
No, I don't think it's I don't like to snack on meat. It seems monstrous. But just to like care so little. Like it's one thing to eat meat for dinner, but to care so little about whatever beast has died to just have a casual snack off of their flesh is just kind of demented if you think about it.
Well, I mean, beef jerky is that way, right?
Yeah. No. Oh, hey, beef jerky used to be an animal.
Yeah, and you're just, well, this is a snack.
I guess, wow, my stomach's growling.
Did you eat dinner?
Not yet.
I
I did
already
eat
ate
lunch.
dinner. I'm an old man.
Oh, what time? Oh, yeah. 8 almost 20. It's 8 almost 20. It is 8:18. Everything has this weird red glare. It's hard to see.
At least you can see through those, right? It's not the
Yeah.
darker ones.
Yeah, I see a little better, but it's everything's got a red glare, and some things, like if there's too much red or if it's the right shade, I can't see it. It's weird. Burp, burp, burp. Um.
Oh, I forgot that you do that.
What?
I forgot that you do that.
I do too. I did too. Then I remember it because I was doing it.
Is there
I always
anything
think-
else you say while you do?
I, um.
Do you say chew, 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 chew? Swallow.
I was just thinking it would be hilarious if there was someone who said sneeze whenever they sneezed. Sneeze. Why is that funny?
See, I only know of a guy that says another word when he sneezes.
What?
It starts with an S.
Salt?
No, that would be a good one though.
Santa.
People would just be confused. It's like walking up to someone and just saying peanut butter is the answer and walking away.
Yeah.
But
Beef jerky's tasty though. But it's not good to snack on animals.
what's your favorite is what I asked. You
Oh.
like sweets?
No. That's my least favorite.
Do you like fruits and veggies?
I don't like to eat. Like, I guess if I have to
So
have
you
a
just don't
snack,
snack?
I like, huh?
So you just don't snack.
Not really. Like, if I have a snack, it's usually it'll be some kind of chip or something. Like if somebody, like at that picnic, when I ate that disgusting sandwich, you know, because that's what was there.
You didn't have to make it into a sandwich.
Yes, I did.
Why?
Because
What's
then
your
it's
reasoning
not like
behind
I'm
it?
eating this and this and this.
But you
Like,
are
I'm just
eating
eating
this and
this.
this and this. So is it a mental thing?
It wasn't bad.
I mean, I'm not saying that, but
Chicken donut sandwich. What else? There was something else on it though.
that's all you had. You had Cheetos afterwards.
Oh right, and I didn't know those were Cheetos.
What do you think they were?
I didn't know. That's why I was eating them, because that's how we find out what things are in the animal kingdom. But they were all pale. They were like albino Cheetos, and they actually tasted of cheese. I don't know what
Yeah.
Cheetos taste like. They taste like Cheetos, not cheese.
It was good though. I had a handful of them. Oh, okay.
Sorry. I just had a demented thought while you were talking. But they were good Cheetos.
Are you gonna fill everyone here in?
No, like,
with
because
that
I always
demented
talk about sick stuff on this little program that we do. I always like talk about murder and dead bodies and like, why is that? But I had a demented thought, of course, about how like if I really like always, if I didn't know what something was, I ate it to find out. So like, I'm always getting arrested for eating dead bodies.
Oh, okay. Just one of those thoughts.
Yeah, because I don't know what they are.
That's
Like,
completely
hey, what's
normal.
up? You're not talking. I don't know if you're human or not. I heard and start eating. Why is that so funny?
So mental note: don't let you meet my helper at work.
Right, if he's a magical friend, because if I can't ID what he is, I might eat him. And be like,
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
oh, he was some kind of a troll. Okay, that's what that flavor is.
I feel like that's just you writing a book in your mind.
I don't know. But I do have thoughts like that while writing books sometimes, and occasionally they come out onto the page. Like this freaking werewolf novel I'm working on now, there's a scene. Well, in the first book in the series, there was a scene where the werewolf fights a chicken. So I found the equivalent to that scene. Like a chicken attacks the werewolf.
Okay, question: is it like the Family Guy chicken?
No, it's an actual chicken.
Like a prehistoric chicken?
No, it's just a chicken. The book takes place in 1997. So like, yeah. But for the second book, there's a big time jump, and there's a possessed squirrel. Like it's like the equivalent of the chicken scene.
Is there an equivalent in everything?
In my head, this is what came out. What?
Oh, so this only happened twice.
When?
So far.
Well, I mean, for the werewolf, but I mean, there's stuff like that throughout, like just weird little episodes, because I think that's realistic. You know, like no matter like how serious your life is, there's always going to be some WTF moment, like where everyone's like, did you see that? That's reality.
Well, I recently had another experience that was kind of like, come on. So we talked a little bit about lucid dreaming in our last
Oh yeah,
one.
yeah.
I don't want to beat a dead horse, uh, but I
Can't hurt
had
it. It's dead.
yeah. So I had 3 dreams that was each like a middle finger from my subconscious. Like I talked about what my cues are to do a reality check. And one is a police car.
Yeah.
Anytime I see one, I do a reality check. Um, Instead of police cars showing up, it's just been police officers placed in places. So it doesn't trigger my response because it's not a police car, it's a police person. So
Maybe,
it's just like, hey, take that. Um,
or maybe the next phase is you're gonna see yourself in a police uniform, and then you're gonna
no,
become a police officer in real life. Would you
no,
arrest
that's not
me
me.
for all the
No,
criminal crap I
I
do?
mean, I mean,
All the
technically, if I
stuff
became
I
a
do to
police
try to
officer,
stop
I would
fat
have
men?
to. I
You
would have to.
what? Arrest me
Yeah.
for what? Why?
Well, if you came up under a warrant for arrest, I'd have to come arrest you. It's just
You
what
wouldn't
happens
be
when you
like,
become a
hey,
police
Glenn,
officer.
there's a warrant for your arrest. You might want to do something about that.
No, just come arrest. Give you a free night in jail.
That's awful. The last time that happened to me, though, the cop gave me his number as he dropped me off at jail. We had a really lovely conversation in the cop ride from Camp Bridgeport to, well, we weren't
That
all the way
seems
to Bridgeport yet. It was on the way to camp.
that seems kind of inconvenient.
It was very inconvenient. And then, like the other guy, Bunch, you know Bunch?
Yeah.
He was the other adult in the van. I was driving the van. And I didn't know there was a warrant out, or that my license had been revoked, or that I had ever been issued a ticket, because they were mailing all of these things to the wrong address. So no idea what was going on. So I think I'm fine to drive. Bunch he knows he has warrants and hasn't told me. And so we get pulled over because, in man, what's the name of that little town near Bridgeport?
I don't know. Y'all went a different way than
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You
I
came from
did.
another direction. I don't know, but
I came from the south.
there are all these speed traps. And if you're going half a mile over the speed limit, they pull you over. So that's what happened. And it's like, and it's be so short. Like if you blink and miss a change in the speed, because it's like, oh, you can go 50, and then 2 seconds later, now you can only go 30. Like it's, yeah.
Yeah, it's designed to get people not paying.
Yup. And that's what happened to
Attention,
me. I was speeding on to summer camp, or I think it was a retreat weekend thing. Van full of teenagers. And they like pull me over. I think, oh, this is gonna be annoying. I'll get a ticket. Arf. But no, they arrested me. They're like, oh, you have a warrant? I'm like, for what? I can't have a warrant. I haven't done anything. But yeah. So then they asked if there was another adult who could drive because of all the kids. And I was like, yeah, there's Bunch. And so they took his stuff or something. And no, I don't remember how it came up. He might have told them. I don't know.
It doesn't sound like a very smart thing to do.
But it's a very Bunch
Honest.
thing to do, which is, yeah, like just honest, like how Nick Smith was in the line, just gave himself away for something in his pocket. A knife at a graduation, and we're like, why is there a giant knife in your pocket, Nick Smith? Not you, Nick, the available Nick. But yeah, they weren't scanning, and we're like, okay, we're good. And so
I almost
it's
did
the
that to
line
a
of
state
graduation,
fair
he's
once.
like, oh, but what about this knife? And I'm like, what?
I almost did that at a state fair once.
Oh, geez.
But mine was like actually unintentional.
Yeah.
I had it in my pocket from earlier in the day. Like right now, if I stood up, you would see my knife on a clip that sits in my pocket.
Uh-huh.
So I always have it because I work with one. But I used to always carry one around, and I got close to the gate, like right before the metal detectors, and you take everything out of your pocket, and you're like, oh, I have this knife. I like this knife. So
Oh,
I just
yeah.
grabbed the keys and ran it back to the car.
I did that with going to court for one of the kids, and I had a butter knife in my pocket. And it's really great how, like, the officer or whatever who's standing there at the courthouse doing the scans, it's a freaking butter knife. And I'm like, oh, I forgot that was in there. It's like not a murder weapon, really, but they take it so freaking seriously.
See, I had
But I had
kind
to
of
run
that
it back
same
out.
experience, except mine wasn't a butter knife. It was a pocket knife as well.
Mm-hmm.
Another moment where I didn't know I had it until I was there. And then I was inside, and they were like, you have a knife on you. Oh,
Whoops.
I'm just going to put my hands up, slowly go for it, and hand it to you.
Please don't shoot
Just,
me.
I mean, here you go. And they gave it back whenever I left, which was interesting.
Yeah. Definitely
They
interesting.
keep it under like a lock and key, and it's crazy.
I don't know. Man. But no, serious life lesson though. Always carry a butter knife in your pocket.
Whatever for?
Because you never know when someone's gonna offer you like a biscuit. And
Just
some
like on the
jelly
street?
or some butter to put on it. What?
Just on the street?
Yeah, you never know.
Are you gonna eat it?
I mean, that's why you have a butter knife, to make it palatable. Like if it's like a dirty
What if
biscuit.
it's poison?
I mean, if the person giving you the biscuit looks shady, you ask him if it's poison.
Like, what if they hand you an apple and peanut butter? Then do you need the butter knife?
I wouldn't eat that.
Like the apple looks a different color and,
No, I wouldn't eat
stuff,
that.
but like it looks delicious.
I ate nothing but peanut butter for like a week. And bananas. I don't know why either. That's just kind of what happened.
On like a sandwich or something?
Sometimes.
Or just those two things together,
like sometimes together and sometimes separate. That's all I ate. Didn't even think about it. Like I just kept eating peanut butter and bananas. I want to try eating nothing but bananas for a week. Just to see what happens.
I'm a little curious now too. Now, me personally, I don't want to try it. But I would be very interested to see your process of
I'm pretty
eating
sure it would
only
make me
bananas
fat.
for a week. Just like do like a video log.
I could do a vlog. I'm gonna eat nothing but bananas for a week.
Yeah, just get a few clips here and there,
How do
eating the
I-
bananas, and like, well, it's day number 3. I'm getting really sick and tired of these bananas. This is banana number 37.
I don't know. Could I do that for a week? Could I just eat bananas?
I feel like you would need to supplement with some vitamins. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's a lot of sugar
yeah,
because that's what they are is carbs. But I'm sure there's a lot of vitamins in bananas. Otherwise, why would we eat them?
right? Like I was getting protein out of the peanut butter when I did peanut butter
Yeah.
bananas. I don't really know what I was getting out of the bananas or why I was eating them. I just had a mad whim, needed some bananas.
Okay, do that vlog and let me know how it goes. Next time I see you, next conversations in sunglasses, you can tell me about it.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm scared to do it. I feel like I need to do research because I don't like doing things halfway. So I know if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to totally eat nothing but bananas for a week.
Okay, I'll let you think about it. You can send me a text later whether or
Okay.
not you decide.
Sounds like a plan. Because it is
All we have to know is the world is simulation theory. If you want it to happen, it'll happen.
Oh, yeah. That's why we're even having this conversation. So that I will have a week of eating nothing but bananas. Maybe that's when I'll finally try shrooms. I mean, after my week of eating nothing but bananas, that's I take shrooms for the first time. that would be vlog worthy.
Well,
Now I'm gonna walk into the forest and eat some shrooms.
better hope there's not a bear out there because you smell like bananas. Monkeys, sorry.
Bananas.
Hopefully no monkeys out there because you smell like bananas.
I don't think we have bears and monkeys in the forest near here. We've got wolves and coyotes and armadillos and beavers.
You have to tread into the zoo and go find their cage specifically.
I crawl into the polar bear habitat because I want to ride a polar bear. The end. And that's the last chapter of my biography.
You would have to also go to the church and fight some ghosts.
Oh yeah, fight some ghosts while I'm on shrooms to see how that works out because that's what my character does. Yeah, that's why I need to do it because I need to write the final draft of that book. I need to make sure it's not
just after bananas.
BS. Yeah, that's how I'll do it. That's how I'll cap off a week of nothing but nanners. I wonder if I'd save money. Like, it would be more expensive to buy that many bananas or less expensive than buying everything else.
I think that if you want to do it properly, you would need to purchase vitamins. Like, I'm sure there's stuff that you're going to be missing with bananas that your body needs. It is only a week.
Could I live without them for a week?
I mean, I guess it would be possible. I don't know a whole lot about nutrition.
Yeah, I'll have to
I just don't think that it would be very healthy.
I think you're right. I'm scared it'll make me fat, but I guess it's just a week.
But, I mean, you can lose 5 pounds in a week. That means you should be able to gain 5 pounds in a week.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I don't know. What if it's worse? Like, what if it is like just eating sugar? Because I don't think of bananas as sugary, but it's true, I guess.
See, I don't think that this would work for you. I think you would get bloated. Because of you being
a reptile.
A reptile, a lizard. and you have to have plant or animal protein,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why you like to snack on chicken.
I don't snack
So,
on chicken.
so we found your favorite snack. I'm glad we came back to that.
Wait,
Uh,
we did? What's my favorite
uh,
snack?
Chicken.
No.
See, you're eating bananas
Yeah.
as your lunch,
Maybe
dinner, and
bananas are my
breakfast,
favorite
and you're
snack.
snacking on chicken so that you don't get all bloated and messed up.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying in a hypothetical.
No,
If I
this is
eat
real
meat.
life.
But that's not because like the week I ate nothing but bananas and peanut butter, I didn't snack on chicken.
But
I snacked on bananas and peanut butter.
but did you feel bloated?
You know what? It was weird. Like I did feel bloated, but then like 2 days after, I dropped so much weight all at once. Like I weighed less than I did before I ate nothing but bananas and peanut butter. So just 2 days later, it had benefited me.
But it doesn't sound healthy.
So but maybe it's because the peanut butter. Like
Was that
that's
just fattening you up? But it
no,
wasn't.
it's
You were losing weight.
protein. But no, I mean, but yeah, my whole thing is
I thought you needed
if I ever went
animal
vegan in
protein,
general
though.
or vegetarian, I'd need to supplement with vitamins. And I don't know
Yeah.
if I can. Like that's what I'm gonna try to talk when I have, the money to go and talk to a doctor about such things. Like, could I? Because I supposedly cannot be a vegan. My
Yeah.
body won't do it. I have to have animal protein, or I get fat and sick, and it's weird. So like, um, I just what's the difference between animal protein and plant protein? And I looked it up, and there's all this stuff, and I'm thinking I could maybe make up the difference with vitamins and such, but I'm not sure. Because why wouldn't the doctors have said that when they're just like, your body can't be a vegan?
See, I feel as though our our whole health system is a little backwards. We're trying to treat stuff instead of cure
Right.
stuff.
No, it's true. And doctors have so many patients. It's not like they're on a TV show and they have time to solve all the problems for every individual person. A lot of it is just, here's this band-aid, here's this pill.
Because
Go on home.
that's where they make all their money. But to invent new stuff, they use some of that money, but do they need that much money? I mean, aren't prescriptions like $90 for some of
Oh
them?
yeah,
Some of
they're
the cheaper
insane in
ones.
America because they
Uh,
made it where we can't negotiate with drug companies for lower prices.
I mean,
Other countries have, that's why other countries have the same medicine so much cheaper.
yeah. I mean, some things we can't argue with. Like, there's some off-brand stuff that you go to the pharmacist, they're like, "Well, we have this here. It says $87. Hold on, let me enter in some coupons. All right, here you go, $8."
I guess, if you're an old person and you have like, like, okay, there was one prescription my mom got and I went to pick it up and it was $900 for a little container of some pills. And I was like, what? She needs this to recover. $900 for how much? Like, and then it's like they didn't have her old person info, like her
Yeah.
social security and all that, like Medicare. And so when I got all that paperwork to them and got it all done, then it was $9. But
Yeah.
her insurance paid the drug company the difference, is the thing. So the drug company is still making a killing, where it's disgusting. And so if she didn't have her old lady insurance, it
She
would
would
have
have
been
been-
$900
SOL.
or die. I mean, seriously, your money or your life. She didn't have $900 in the bank. So I don't know about that. Right. So but again, bananas for a week. This all came from bananas for a week.
I know how to push your mind a little bit to like the next thinking point that you just propel off of.
Oh well, whatever. Like, and my mind went on so many parallel tangents as well. I don't even know where I am anymore.
Oh, we're on Conversations in Sunglasses.
Oh, I heard that show.
So, this is the what number episode? I don't know.
7.
Is it the 7th?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
This one's going up in June.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. That's when we start decorating for Christmas. Put the lights up. Stores are full of Christmas everything. And then for some reason, like, right-wing Fox News people think that there's a war being waged on Christmas. And I'm like, well, it's more like Christmas is waging a war on us, right? It just keeps like coming in earlier and earlier. Takes over all the aisles and all the commercials and all the TV shows and all the children's lives who fear Santa's wrath.
Maybe it's the aliens. Maybe Santa is an alien. So he's just trying to bring everyone into the alien ways.
Yeah.
By slowly encroaching Christmas to all times of year.
Right. But it's not just that Santa is an alien. It's that all aliens are Santa. Like if we actually land on a planet, everyone is Santa. And that's how Santa gets to every house in a night. Every rich person's house. I mean, Santa Claus is a fascist. Santa Claus is a...
Wait, the one behind you?
Yeah, that MFer right there. He's an anti-Semite. He hates the poor. He favors the rich. You know, there's so many kids crying out in a gutter, Santa, please bring me a home this Christmas. And in the Hallmark movies and crap like that, of course Santa will bring them a home for Christmas. And there will be some stupid romance story in the background. But who cares? It's crap. But in real life, no. Santa might spit on that kid, but he's not going to give him a home. He's not going to give him a Pez dispenser. He's not going to give him a broken Pez dispenser with no Pez in it for Christmas.
Like Harry Potter?
Yes.
Who gets a home but not a family?
Like Santa Claus is like the Dursleys in those Harry Potter movies. Santa Claus, if your family's got money, he'll give you some presents. It's like tax cuts for the rich. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
I didn't know Santa gave tax cuts.
I mean, no, but he's all for it. Like, he favors the rich.
Oh, okay, so when we voted for that, he voted for it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he was in some decisions, like the council where they chose the Bible and stuff, like when they decided like what Christianity would be. Saint Nicholas was there. He used to be a boxer. He punched a guy in the face and got kicked out. One of the other bishops. He just punched him in the mouth, and everybody was glad he did it, but they had to throw him out because they all wanted to do it. So that's Santa Claus. That's Santa Claus in the reality. And then when he became an immortal North Polian elf humping freak,
Wait,
he
I didn't know
went
he was
all
an elf
right
humping.
wing. Wait, what?
I didn't know he was elf humping.
I mean, I imagine, you know,
You would imagine.
I do imagine. I'm imagining right now, dirty, dirty old man who hates the poor, hates anyone who is non-Christian. I don't understand. He's a jerk. And you know, in Germany, he travels around with this little freak named Krampus, who, I mean, not only does Santa just ignore the bad kids, and bad is subjective. Like, who is he? Who is he to determine what is naughty and what is nice? It's all his opinion, right? Like, some things that are naughty are nice.
It's in the
Some
name.
things that are nice are naughty. And wait, what?
Saint Nick.
Saint Nicholas, right?
It gives
Well,
you
there's
the
another
ability
take
to
for you.
determine whether or not someone is naughty or nice. That's like the certificate they hand you when you're born. You get to tell people they're naughty or nice.
Wait, you can do that?
Saint Nicholas.
Am I naughty or nice?
I don't know. I'll have to go check the list again.
Oh, dang it. I was hoping it was like an inborn knowledge. I want to know if I'm going to hell or getting murdered by Santa anytime soon. Because, I mean,
I just share a name with the guy. I don't talk to him.
you know, it's like I think your parents have
he's
to
a
pay
bit of an asshole.
taxes.
He's a bit of an asshole.
Yeah. Like, that must be what it is. Like, your parents have to tithe to Santa. Like, once you have children, an elf shows up at your house and just lays it out for you. Look, you've got to tithe X% of your income to Santa or no gifts for your kids.
Huh.
And so they do because they want their children to be traumatized if they can. And that's why it's like on a scale. Like, you might have a middle class Christmas because you only pay X number of Santa taxes. But you know, that terrible only child raised by
I can
millionaires.
see how you're going with it. I can see how you're going with it. I can kind of see it.
Well, I mean, wait, tell me, like, if y'all ever have kids, tell me if the elf shows up
Okay.
and demands his tithe
Okay,
to
I
the
will.
true God of Christmas. If you're to look at the country, Santa Claus and Jesus are fist fighting in heaven like the Lone Ranger and Tonto.
Do you want to tell people about your views of Jesus?
No.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
Like, how many hours do we have? I have many views on Jesus. But, you know, why wasn't there? Is there a view? You know those Viewmaster things? Did they have those when you were a kid? Because I know they had them and then they didn't and then they did again.
What do they do?
It's like you have this little disc with all these pictures on it and you put it in this thing and then you click it. You like look in and you click and it changes the picture and it kind of tells a story.
So I remember a few of those, like one or two. They weren't really stories per se.
Yeah.
They were more like the animals or whatever.
Right. Some of them were like that.
And they were always pretty crappy.
I had some Winnie the Pooh ones that were pretty cool. It was like 3D-ish. I was amazed. Oh, but yeah, so like, I wonder if they ever did one of those with like the crucifixion of Jesus. I mean, wouldn't that be awful to watch? Like, have you seen The Passion of the Christ, that film?
Isn't that basically what a movie is?
What?
It's just a bunch of frames clipped together.
Yeah, but it's like not like you hand it to a little child and just look at these pictures with no words, no sounds, and let your mind tell you what's happening in it. And
I
you
mean-
see like Jesus being this guy being whipped and blood going everywhere and him getting nailed into a cross, and
I mean,
you're a
you
child
can
and you
do
have
that.
no idea.
All you have to do is turn on the Passion of the Christ, push mute. There you go.
Right. And then what do you have? You have snuff porn. I don't know. That movie was gorier than Friday the 13th.
I didn't watch it.
It was good though. Like it was
Moving.
moving. I enjoyed it. It's like moving and demented all at the same time. Like just the hypocrisy of like what's appropriate for kids and what isn't. Well, this movie would be inappropriate if it weren't about Jesus, right? But because they boycott movies like that. But I'm trying to remember what my point was. Like I saw something and I was like thinking about shapes.
Oh.
So like, no, what was I saying about
The picture thing, and then we started talking about
right?
the movie.
Oh, like what's appropriate and what's inappropriate with like, yeah. So that R-rated, gory, violent film was appropriate because it was about Jesus. So like, the Bible's also full of porn. Like, can we make those movies and show them to children?
I don't think you can
Here's
show it
where
to children, though.
David's son raped David's daughter. Let's talk about that. Or where
I don't think
all
you can
the
show it to children.
incestuous porn that's in the Bible. What?
I don't think you can show it to children, though. I mean,
But
you
if
might
you
be
can
able to
show
show
them
it for like
the Passion of the Christ,
a college course. You might be able to get away with that at some if you have tenure or something.
but that's not as like horrible. Like I'm just saying, like it's
Like-
not as extreme an example of like the hypocrisy of it. Like just that children in mass were being taken to see that movie, that traumatic
Were they?
movie. Yes.
I didn't know that children were taken
Yeah,
to it.
church groups were going, families were going. Watch this, Timmy. This is how it was for Jesus when he died for your sins.
I was told I couldn't watch it.
See, that's good.
My mother was like, "No, you're not going to see this. This isn't what we signed up for." Because they watched it ahead of time, I guess.
Good. That's good.
And they were like,
parenting.
"Nope, you don't need to."
Because
this.
I
This
think
doesn't-
parents should make those decisions for their kids. It's just inconsistent what decisions they're making. It's like it's okay to watch Jesus being tortured and bled out on the screen for an hour, but not horror movies, not slasher flicks. Those are wrong. So it's like the Bible is perfect and there's porn in the Bible, but you can't watch porn.
So you just want to play devil's advocate, sir, with your red glasses.
Pretty much. These are my I am Satan. Hear me squeak glasses.
Is Satan your friend, though? Like, are you your friend, Satan? Or hi, I'm Satan? Or like what's the deal?
I mean, what's the difference? One of my friends used to always call me Satan because some people at the church said I was the devil.
Was it the ghosts?
No, actual people, like old conservative people. They wouldn't take communion. when I
From you?
served it. Yeah, walked
Did they
out.
think it was like blood or something?
Well, I was the devil. This was the word. I am the devil in the flesh. So, according to some people, I actually am Satan. But, it's news to me. It was news to me then. I don't know. But unless you look at it like from a satanic philosophical point of view, where it's like service of Satan is symbolic for service of self. So yes, you are Satan. Worship yourself. I don't know. I mean, there's so many ways to look at it. What was the question?
No, I think that route took a better turn than I was expecting.
What, did I say something bad?
No, it was just right.
Oh, good. I hope
Just
it was
a
not.
glimpse into Glenn's mind is all it was.
I don't know if that's a good
A
thing.
tangent,
I'll see it in editing. Why am I
Yeah.
checking my text messages? This is just rude. I can't read
See,
them.
the thing is, like, I can tell you're not looking at me, but if you like tilted your face and looked down more, I wouldn't even be able to tell. Like, you could really be looking at your phone right now, and I wouldn't know because you're moving so
Oh,
much.
good. Are my eyes
So-
very visible? The
mean,
lighting in this room
A little bit. Are
is
mine?
good. I can't tell. Probably not, because I wear those sunglasses too. Yeah, but the lighting in this room is good, but when this camera darkens it so much.
I mean, through my glasses, it looks fine. Like, it's not too dim, but I think it's fine. I can kind of see your
I feel
eyes.
sexy.
Like, if you turn to the side a little bit, other way is easier. Yeah, I can kind of see that your eyes are open. I can't
I
really
see.
tell where you're looking.
Weird. I look like a 70s person.
Well,
Nice.
you are just 28 now, so you couldn't have been 70s, right?
Wait, a what?
You're only 28 now,
Oh no.
so it couldn't have been 70s. Correct?
Wait, what?
Okay,
I
if
don't
you're
follow your
28,
logic.
you are 28, correct?
Yeah,
So,
totally.
if you're 28, how could you have been born in the 70s?
I don't look like
How could you
someone
be a
who was-
70s person?
I don't know, like I look like someone who's my age in the 70s.
Which
That's
is
what
what?
I mean. So that person would have been born in like the 1800s.
Oh, 1870.
Oh, what a weird thing to realize.
Oh,
Anyway, wait, what was your point?
I don't know where I was going with that.
Like, just what was your point? What
You
was your
just said-
point for this whole episode? Why
Oh,
are we here? What are we even talking about?
to sell. Okay, just edit that part out.
No.
Okay.
No way.
So,
no way.
anyways, we'll just go from
To
there.
sell.
Thanks
To
for cutting that
sell.
last bit out. When you cut it out, they won't hear it, so they won't even know that I said it.
Oh yeah,
until
no one
now,
will
which
ever know.
doesn't make
No one
sense.
will ever know. But I like, to sell. We're here to sell. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what. We're selling it.
But we only have what?
Dead bodies to make into cat food. We're selling it. Yeah, we only have one.
You only have one.
Who only has one? Wait, only have one what?
Wait, what are we talking about?
I don't recall. That was a long time ago.
Okay.
In a galaxy far, far away. Ugh. Oh, weird. It looks like just the lighting makes everything so dark. It's like it looks so dim on the screen, but it's so bright in here.
I don't think it looks bad. It looks rather bright in there.
Whoa, your face completely disappeared. I like
Like magic.
I like that poster.
Yeah. I enjoy it as well. It's very pleasant.
You see my castle? I tried to show it to the puppet, but he couldn't see through his sunglasses.
Oh, that's not
Muffin.
cool. Yeah, that doesn't sound nice. I can see the castle pretty well.
Oh, nice.
See this tab? I'm just gonna...
Kind of. Sorcerer!
Yeah.
Wait, maybe you're Satan. But
But
then
I don't
again,
worship
depending on how you
myself.
look at it, aren't we all? What?
I don't worship myself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Always
So
say yeah.
yeah.
You never know where life's going to take you.
Yeah.
Okay, so continue. You don't
You
worship
can make
yourself
it an
yet.
adventure. You can make it an adventure. You just have to decide which type of adventure.
Right. Choose your own adventure.
That's what I got
Turn
out
to
of
page
this
58
episode.
if you want to be eaten alive by snakes. Turn to page 78 if you want to not be eaten alive by snakes.
That's what I got out of this episode. Did you get anything in specific out of this episode?
I mean,
Just like a quick recap of what we've talked about.
hungry. Like, I want to eat bananas and nothing else now. Fortunately, I don't have any bananas at present. But I sure am hungry. Oh, probably because I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Yeah, you should go do that.
I will make some dinner. Dinner's
Preferably chicken, or are you just gonna go buy a bunch of bananas and start right away?
I don't know. You're obsessed with chicken.
No, it's beans.
You're obsessed with beans. That's true. Captain Crunch.
I forgot what the third thing was. I was at the
Condoms.
store. No, like I remember the beans and the condoms. I just
I
couldn't
think it was
remember what that third
Captain
thing
Crunch.
was. I think you're right.
That's what I recall. I mean, honestly, that was my grocery list. I was just reading. Not really. I do want to meet the guy whose grocery list that is, though. Just to, like, understand him. I want to hear his tale. Like, how did you become so cool? Like, that's what I'd want to know. How did you become so awesome that the only three things ever on your grocery list are condoms, beans, and Captain Crunch?
Yeah, I don't know how you get away with that.
Like, once you do, though, I don't know how you don't. I just think
Getting everything that you need from beans, condoms, and Captain Crunch.
right. But you gotta imagine this guy has a pretty interesting physique.
Is he fit?
That's what I'm saying. It's like he somehow has use for all of these condoms, but he's got to be in terrible shape and gassy. Like, he's, Fat, gassy little man who the ladies can't keep their hands off of. Maybe it's that the combination of beans and Captain Crunch make his parts desirable.
I mean, maybe it's a specific type of interest that draws that in, and he's in a
Right?
circle of that interest.
Maybe. And I mean, and I'm not fat shaming. It's fine to be fat. Some people wear it very well. I don't.
I agree.
I don't wear it well at all. So I have to fight it. But, you know, I imagine if you are fat because you eat nothing but Captain Crunch and beans, you are also quite unhealthy and unattractive. Like, that's got to do terrible things to your skin, for one thing. Probably looks like a zombie, death warmed over, and the ladies can't get enough of him. Or he just has an amazing metabolism, and there's some secret to eating Captain Crunch and beans that makes you incredibly attractive to women and men alike.
Okay, so what I've
Animals,
gotten out of this,
fictional characters and trees. What?
so what I'm picking up on is you're going to try 2 different diets now. You have 2 weeks worth of meals planned.
There's no, I am not doing the Captain Crunch and beans. How about because that was your grocery list. So how about you?
See, now you're switching your words around, Glenn. You said that was actually your shopping list.
But I told you I was
you
kidding.
already have the Captain Crunch and beans on the shelves in there.
You do?
No, you do.
Oh, I don't.
It was on your grocery list last time.
I may have a few beans here and there. I don't have any Captain Crunch. That's why I want.
Oh, did you already eat it all?
Eat nothing but Captain Crunch and beans for a week. I would not be able to fit into any of my clothes.
How do you know, though?
I can't imagine I'd feel well either. That's all sugary. Oh, I get the shakes just thinking about it. I'd have a stroke.
The 2 main food groups.
Captain Crunch. It used to be. Back when I was a lad, Captain Crunch was one of the main food groups, and Dr. Pepper was the other. The end. Cold pizza, hot Dr. Pepper, Captain Crunch, and pumpkin pie. That's how I would have lived as a child if I were left to my own devices in the wild. True.
I don't think I would have. I would probably live off of burgers. I could eat a burger any day.
Jeez.
We went on a cruise for our honeymoon.
Uh-huh.
And on a cruise, they have burgers, for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Whenever you want a burger, you can pretty much go get one.
Yeah.
So we got on the ship. I had a burger. Got up, ate another burger. And then we walked around for a little bit. We came back and got another burger.
Jeez.
Well, throughout the week, I probably ate 20 burgers. Just
I was
love burgers.
Young adult, because they were cheap.
I just like burgers.
I eat nothing but
more than chicken.
What?
More than chicken.
Yeah, they, I guess, do a little more to burgers than to chicken. There's some, but they're, I don't know.
I mean, you have to stick them in a donut in a hamburger bun to make them worth it, right?
Yeah, it's easier to pretend they're not an animal that way.
Just not this, and this. It's just this.
Yeah, just a sandwich. And that's life. That's life it's life in a hot dog bun.
I think we summed up the episode pretty good here at the end, so people can just watch the last 10 minutes. And
last 10 seconds. The part where we say goodbye, then you get the point.
Okay.
That's all you needed to get from this video. But yeah, I guess we're done. Another episode. I don't know what we were talking about, but I hope it was good.
I mean, As long as you edit out those rot parts, we're good.
I'm not editing anything out.
Oh,
It was all brilliant.
but there was that spot where we said we would edit it out.
No, you said
you'll
you
have
did.
to.
I'd edit it out.
Okay, I'll put it up on my channel if you want the edited version. So
If you want the edited version, and this is the kind of thing where people would wait there. I can watch less of that and still watch it. Okay, sign me up for less.
So I'll put out the edited version for y'all. Just come over to my channel; it'll be up.
All right. Well, this has been Conversations with Sunglasses. And now it's not.
Oh.
Wait, I didn't end the meeting.
Did it work?
Now it's not.